Hello everyone, it's Destiny, and welcome to my full Himeko guide and review, which today we'll be going over her full kit, Eidolons, builds, team synergies, and more. If you enjoy videos like these, consider subscribing to the channel to see some more content from me, and now let's get straight into it. Himeko Nova will be our newest Fire Erudition character, and starting off with her talent, when she is on the field, she will deploy a territory. This territory will cause Star Blazer to appear on the field and grant all allies one assist skill usage. Assist skills are an extra ability that can be granted to an ally, and on a team member's turn they have the option to use Himeko's assist skill if it's available. Using the assist skill will deal damage onto all enemies, and this will be considered as Himeko Nova using her skill. Additionally, when an ally other than Himeko Nova uses the assist skill, it will regenerate 4 energy for them. Using an assist skill will consume the current character's turn though. However, if the character using the assist skill is a Tribbie companion character other than Himeko Nova, that character will immediately gain 1 extra turn instead, allowing that character to still use their own abilities after the assist skill. As an example, if Welt uses an assist skill, he'll still be able to attack enemies afterward as he is a Tribbie companion, but if Tribbie uses an assist skill, that would use up her turn instead. So ideally you want to use the assist skill with a Tribbie companion, and you will get 1 assist skill use at E0, and you'll be able to recover 1 assist skill use at the start of Himeko's turn. Regarding assist skills, this will be a great source of damage output and energy gain for Himeko, and Himeko will also gain buffs from an ally using an assist skill, being increased ult-type respawn, increased crit damage, and if the teammate who used the assist skill is a Tribbie companion, you will additionally gain a special effect depending on which Tribbie companion used the assist skill. There are 2 effects you can gain, which is either Companion Protocol Verdict or Companion Protocol Decimation. Companion Protocol Verdict would require either Trailblazer, any Dawn Hung, or Sunday to use the assist skill, and this will allow Himeko to enter the Companion Protocol Verdict state. This state will increase the damage dealt by Himeko by 100% and additionally increase her ult damage dealt as well. And when Himeko Nova's teammates actively use their ultimates 2 times, Himeko Nova will immediately launch 1 assist skill against enemies at no extra cost. The extra assist skill through special effects can be launched up to twice per battle, but you can reset this cap by using Himeko's ultimate. As for Companion Protocol Decimation, this would require March 7th, Evernight, Welt, or Standard Himeko to use the assist skill. This state will increase all allies' crit damage by 100%, which does include Himeko herself, and additionally increases the crit damage dealt by skills by 100% for the entire team as well. This also includes Himeko's assist skills, and for every 1 enemy target hit by allies, you'll gain 1 charge for Himeko. Once you reach 9 charges, you'll consume all charge, and then Himeko will launch 1 assist skill at enemies at no cost. Similar to Companion Protocol Verdict, this extra assist skill can only be launched twice per battle, but using Himeko's ultimate will reset the count. Both of these special effects are great buffs for Himeko, Verdict primarily focusing on boosting Himeko's damage output, while Decimation increases the entire team's crit damage. This will be beneficial if you do have other damage dealers on the team, for example if you had a character like Mortenax Blade on the team. Companion Protocol Verdict would also be more ideal in lower target situations, while Decimation would be more ideal for situations with multiple targets on the field. It is worth noting you can only have 1 protocol at a time. So if you use an assist skill with Dawn Hung, who gives Himeko Protocol Verdict, but then you use an assist skill with Welt, he will switch Himeko's protocol to Decimation. Overall, the extra assist skills are a great source of damage output from Himeko, and assist skills greatly help with gaining Himeko more energy for her to use her ultimate. And when she uses her ultimate, Star Blazer will be able to launch Hyperluminal Particle Beam against enemies 6 times, or consume Source Energy to use Orbital Annihilation Pulse. You will immediately gain source energy when you use Himeko's ultimate, and whenever you launch Particle Beam, you will gain 1 source energy, and you can hold up to 3 source energy. When you have 3 source energy or more, this will further boost the power of Orbital Annihilation Pulse, and you'll utilize both beams during Himeko's ultimate to deal massive damage onto enemies. When you enter her ultimate, you'll use Orbital Annihilation Pulse, then Particle Beam 3 times, then Annihilation Pulse, Particle Beam 3 times once again, Annihilation Pulse, and then an automatic final attack. It's also worth noting if she does defeat an enemy while using her ultimate, she'll immediately continue the attack going into the next wave, similar to Silver Wolf level 999. And of course, as mentioned earlier, using Himeko's ultimate will allow you to reset the extra assist skill count as well. Now, as for her technique, when she's in the team, she'll increase the max technique points by 3, and after entering combat, she'll immediately use her skill once at the start of each wave. This is very important for Himeko's playstyle, as using her skill will recover all assist skill uses, and Himeko will gain the Navigator buff lasting for 3 turns. This buff will increase the damage dealt by allies, and at the start of Himeko's turn, recover 1 assist skill use. Make sure you use her skill when this buff runs out. Additionally, it's worth noting that if Himeko attacks a normal enemy with her technique, she'll immediately defeat them without entering combat. This is useful for getting rid of little enemies on the map. And now that we've gone over her kit, let's go over Eidolons. E1 will increase the number of extra assist skill uses from her talent by 1, which now means instead of 2 assist skill uses from Protocol, Verdict, or Decimation per Himeko ultimate, it's now 3. On top of that, now the amount of ultimates required to launch the extra assist skill from Verdict is only 1 rather than 2, and for Protocol Decimation, the charge required to launch the assist skill is reduced by 3. Meaning you only need 6 charges now instead of 9. This is huge for increasing the assist skill frequency from Himeko, and the number of damage instances when she uses her assist skill increases by 1, further increasing Himeko's damage output. Now for E2, this will increase the assist skill uses to 2, meaning allies can now use 2 assist skills before Himeko resets the uses with her turn. That's not all though, now allies aside from trail-based companions will also get an extra turn after using Himeko's assist skill. This Eidolon further increases Himeko's damage potential, as you'll be able to launch even more assist skills, and the damage dealt by her ultimate and assist skill will also get a 1.3 times boost as well. E4 grants the 20% ult-type respen boost from Himeko's talent to all allies now, as well as further increasing the team's damage output. And the ult-type respen Himeko gets from this talent increases by an additional 10%. Resulting in 30% ult-type respen for Himeko. Lastly, her E6 will give Himeko 20% respen, and the source energy from her ultimate now has a cap of 6 instead of 3. Assist skills will also gain source energy now, as well as being further boosted from her E6. And now when launching Hyperluminal Particle Beam during her ultimate, you'll additionally gain 1 source energy, and when launching Orbital Annihilation Pulse, if source energy is 6 or more, Himeko will additionally deal 1 instance of fire damage to all enemies equal to 160% of her attack. This is a huge upgrade for Himeko's damage output, and when it comes to vertical investment, I would recommend E2 if you have the pulls rather than her signature, but if you can only do her first Eidolon or her signature light cone, then I would recommend picking up the signature in that case. Now when it comes to building Himeko Nova for her relics, I recommend As Navigator Sees It, as this will increase Himeko's attack by 12%, and when Himeko enters combat or uses her skill, the damage dealt by her skill and ultimate increases by 18%, stacking up to 3 times. At the start of Himeko's turn or after her ultimate, she'll remove 1 stack of this effect, but her assist skill will gain a stack of the damage boost from this relic set, which greatly helps with its uptime. As a result, this is one of the best sets that you can use for Himeko, but if you do not have many pieces of this set, as for alternative sets that you can consider using in the meantime, you can use Genius A Brilliant Stars, this set being more effective though if enemies are quantum weak, as it'll further boost the defense ignore from the set. There's also Wave Strider, Captain, and Scholar Lost in Erudition, but once again, I would recommend As Navigator Sees It the most. As for her planar options, I would recommend using the new Fallen Star planar set, as this is an excellent option for Himeko, but alternatively you can use the Wondrous Banana Amusement Park set, especially if you have Don Hung PT on the team, as this allows you to take advantage of the full crit damage boost from this planar set. And there's also Rutland Arena. As for Himeko's main stats, I would recommend crit rate or crit damage body, but I have a personal preference for crit rate, as this helps with getting as close as possible to 100% crit rate in battle. If you do have multiple sources of crit rate though from allies, and you have a good amount of crit rate sub rolls for her though, then you could potentially consider using a crit damage body. For example, if you had characters like Sunday on the team giving 20% crit rate, or maybe you have Sparkle on the team with her signature, and so on. But generally speaking, I do personally prefer crit rate for building her, as this makes it easier to get as close as possible to 100% crit rate in battle. As for her boots, you can go with attack or speed. Attack being a more common boot choice though, especially if you use Sparkle Sunday with her, or even Remembrance Trailblazer. For her sphere, you can use fire or attack. There is a preference for attack percentage though with companion protocol verdict. And then from there you can go with attack rope or energy rope. As for stat goals, aim for 100% crit rate in battle. If you use Remembrance Trailblazer, they'll give 10%. Sunday would give 20%, so you can keep in mind of those buffs for your crit rate being boosted in combat when you are building her. As for crit damage, 130 or above crit damage before combat, 3,500 attack or higher, and for her speed you could do base speed, 134. If you are using Cerydra with Himeko, then you could consider 115 speed. As for light cone options, you can use her signature, Into the Unreachable, Veil, Not on the Milky Way, Life Should Be Cast to Flames, Today's Another Peaceful Day, Genius's Repose, The Day the Cosmos Fell, or Eternal Calculus. And when it comes to team building with Himeko Nova, she will want at least one other trail-based companion on the team, as this is how you utilize companion protocol from her kit. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on a huge portion of her kit, which this gives you the option of using either Trailblazer, any Dan Heng, Sunday, Welt, March 7th, Evernight, or Standard Himeko. The best choices being Remembrance Trailblazer, Dan Heng PT, Welt, Sunday, or Hot March 7th. Hot March 7th has more of a synergy if you are using an E2 Himeko. When it comes to her protocols for team building, Protocol Companion Verdict is preferred for fights with a low amount of targets, while Decimation is preferred for multiple target fights, but you can still use either protocol and get great results. From there, you can select a supportive choice and decide between going with sustainless, so not having a healer or shielder on the team, and using another supportive option, or using a sustain in the last slot. For teams with the sustain, a great sustain option is Dan Heng PT, as he'll be able to provide Himeko with companion protocol verdict. And this protocol triggers extra assist skills from allies using their ultimates, and having teammates who can frequently use their ultimate is valuable. For example, characters such as Tribbie, Mortenax Blade, and so on. You can use a team of Himeko Nova, 2 supports and Dan Heng PT. For example, you can use Himeko Nova alongside Sunday, Sparkle, Tribbie, Mortenax Blade, or Remembrance Trailblazer, and so on, with Dan Heng as your sustain. If you use Himeko Nova alongside Sparkle and Sunday, then you would have Sparkle faster than Sunday, so Himeko would be advanced forward behind her, then she can attack, and then Sunday can immediately advance forward Himeko afterward. When it comes to what these supports can provide Himeko, Sunday can provide her with crit rate, crit damage, energy, 100% action advance, and damage boost, which the damage boosts are further increased if you use Dan Heng PT on the team, as this will now count as Himeko having a summon from Soul Dragon. Sparkle provides action advance, crit damage buffs, ult-type res pen, attack buffs, inflicts vulnerability onto enemies, and provides additional skill points for the team. Remembrance Trailblazer provides Himeko with crit rate, crit damage, action advance, as well as a true damage buff from Mem support, which can further increase Himeko's damage output. And something to note in regard to Dan Heng alongside Mortenax Blade is that having Dan Heng's signature is beneficial, as this can help with providing healing for Mortenax Blade as well. For companion protocol Decimation, a very strong option you can consider is Welt, as he'll be able to reduce enemies' defenses, boost allies' damage when they attack enemies under the weightless state from his ultimate, and if you have his E4, then enemies' ult-type resistance will also be reduced by 30%, further increasing the team's damage output. For a sustainless Himeko team with Welt, you can use 2 other supports alongside them to further improve the damage output of Himeko as well as the rest of the team. Tribbie can improve the team's ult-type res pen, inflict vulnerability onto enemies, which results in them taking more damage from the team, and she can launch frequent follow-up attacks, which results in gaining more charge for Himeko's extra assist skills. Mortenax Blade will be able to nicely debuff enemies' defenses, inflict vulnerability onto enemies, and if you do use Welt alongside Blade, Blade will also be able to increase the ultimate damage of the team due to having 2 nihility characters, which is great for Himeko's ultimate damage. You can also consider using Cerydra alongside Himeko, as Cerydra can allow Himeko to take advantage of double assist skills, which can nicely generate energy for Himeko and deal considerable damage onto enemies as well. Plus, you can take advantage of the double assist skill even on an ally's turn. So if Himeko has 6 charges or more from Cerydra, then if you do use the assist skill with, let's say you had Dan Heng in the team, then you will still be able to trigger the double assist skill. There are multiple options you can go with when it comes to the supportive options. The main thing you want to ensure is that you have at least one trail-based companion on the team. so that you can take advantage of Companion Protocol Decimation or Verdict. And when it comes to Himeko's value overall, if you are lacking a character for a third team, and let's say maybe you aren't using your Welt at the current moment, maybe you're not using Remember Trailblazer, or just some of your Trailblaze characters on your account, then you can use these characters alongside Himeko, as she'll be able to nicely benefit from them being on the team. And Himeko Nova can allow you to use characters that may not be getting as much shine on your account currently, which once again could be beneficial if you want to use these characters more on your account and they don't have a spot on your current teams, or of course if you are looking for a third team for your account. If you are on the fence about Himeko though, and maybe you are considering, let's say 4.5 with the new Robin and Aventurine, Himeko Nova's banner will last the entire patch. So what I would recommend doing is, if you are on the fence about pulling her, wait until near the end of the patch when we will get the 4.5 live stream, which will go over the new Robin and new Aventurine, which can help you with deciding whether you fully want Himeko or maybe if you actually want Aventurine or Robin instead. I will also be doing coverage on those two characters as well, so once we are approaching their release, do stay tuned for that. But I would love to know if you will be pulling for Himeko Nova, and if you enjoyed today's video and you would like to see some more content from me, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like to support today's video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.